Hello everyone, welcome to my top 5 best games of 2020. So let's get on with it, shall we? Number 5, the one of the best games of 2020. Now, this game here was pretty damn good. I really enjoyed it, and Uh, there was some site, and the reason why I put this in here for is because I love Watch Dogs. Okay, I played all the Watch Dogs games, and I really enjoyed this one. And now there are some side missions that you can do, and it's pretty fun for a good while. You can recruit people, and get all the recruiting here as you want, and it's pretty damn good. Um, you got the bosses in the game, it's pretty damn awesome, and this game is pretty damn good, I mean, I loved it, even though I raged and started bitching, I mean, that's part of the action, react. That's part of the thing that you're supposed to do, uh, for a content creator, But overall, um, I really enjoyed this game, and I really did, And there was glitches in the game, a little bit of bugs in the game, uh, it wasn't too bad at all, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, this is my top. This is the five of Watch Dogs Legion. Number 4, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game is. I had to add this into there in here because this is one of the best games of 2020. Um, I've played all of the Assassin's Creed games, and despite some people may not like this game, I really enjoyed it, and I still haven't beaten it yet, but I'm going to be working on it as soon as I can, But overall, I don't have no problem with this game at all, and I'm loving this game, and I really do enjoy it, and yeah. There's all kinds of side missions in it, and you can do missions, and there are all kinds of main missions and side missions. You can level your character up. Um, there is some sex scenes in it, or nudity in it, Um, part I know, last time I checked, you can turn the nude off. That way, you won't get YouTube won't get you and give you a strike for it or a copyright claim for it. Um, but overall, this is one of the greatest games of all the Assassin's Creed games. This is probably one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games out there. And yeah, number 3, Fallout 76. Now, this game here is one of the greatest games. Zombie, one of my longtime subscribers, could ever donated to me. Um, and yes, this game has been out for quite some time, but the reason why it's in my top 5 best games of 2020 is because I just got this last year, from him, and I have to say, despite what I've been hearing a lot of people talk crap about this game, um, there is a lot of side missions and a lot of main missions in it. You can level your character up, you can explore, you can look around, take your time with it. And overall, I had one of the best times playing it and even live streaming this game. Um, uh, all the time, and when downtime comes again, later this year, I'm going to start playing it some more. And yeah, a huge shout out to Zombie for donating this game to me, because if it wasn't for him, um, last year, I wouldn't be playing this game right now. So yeah, if anybody wants to buy this game, or if they want to know if it's worth buying, yes, it is worth buying now, because it definitely fixed again the glitches. Um, they definitely fixed the bugs, and it definitely is playable. Despite sometimes there is sometimes glitches in the game, bugs in the game. It's not broken at all, and you can actually play, and you can actually also, if you have friends that you want to play on this game here, or subscribers or viewers, you can play with anybody you want in here in this game. You can either talk to them through a mic, which you can anyway, or if you don't want nobody hearing what you and your friend or whoever you're playing with hearing you and that other person is saying, and you want to keep it private, all you gotta do is make a party chat for you and that person, and y'all can chat away and have a great time, and that's what me and Zombie did, and overall, this is one of the best games that one another best game that out there, Fallout 76. I really enjoyed playing, and when there's downtime, I cannot wait to jump back into this game again. Number two, Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I know, there's only one person out there who loves the shit all over this game and crap all over this game, okay? But there's people out there like me who really loves this game, okay? Um, Despite the game broken, um, there's a lot of glitches, game bugs in the game. Sometimes the game crashes. I've been playing this on the PS4, okay? And me, there's only been a few crashes, okay? Probably two or three crashes from here and there, from time to time. Not a big issue, okay? Uh, Despite sometimes there is movement, there are glitches in the game, there are game bugs in the game. Um, you know, uh, but overall, I can't complain, and I cannot bitch, and I cannot sit here and say I really hated this game, because if I hated this game, I would have refunded my money back a long time ago, and I would have actually stopped playing this game, and I would have never came back to the game. So I'm not like all the anybody else who would go off and just sit here and constantly keep playing this game just to shit all over the game throughout the gameplay. That's not me, and that's not how you run your business. Okay, especially gameplay. It makes your gameplay unplayable, unwatchable when you're sitting here constantly griping about the game. This game does have nudity in it. It has sex in it, sex scenes in it. However, you can turn off the nude for YouTube purposes, and that way you won't get no strike or claim on it, or big trouble for it. Um, but when it comes to sex, the sex things, you can't turn that off. You can still watch the sex scenes, and sometimes but if you want to, you can actually avoid the sex scenes altogether and make sure you don't have it. Now there is where you can have your character as a man or a woman. You can change their private parts however you want. I'm not going to go there with that. And you can you can have your man character have sex with a woman, or you can have him have sex with another man. Um, I've seen it happen, so yes, you can do that, and or if your character is a woman, then you can have your character having sex with a man, or you can have your character having sex with another woman. Um, but overall, I know people's gonna give me shit over this one, and quite frankly, I don't care what other people think. That's their opinion, what they think about this game. Okay, I know the game is broken, and for PS5, I've seen people play this game on PS5, and it is completely broken on PS5. You can still play it, on PS5, but if you just have to put up with the game bugs, the glitches, and game crashes, all that stuff. But overall, the PS4, I've been playing on the PS4, and I'm gonna finish it on the PS4. I really freaking enjoy this game. In the way CD Projekt Red could have done a lot better in this game with the game, and in the way you cannot blame CD Projekt Red for this. Okay, this game is definitely is finished, and it's kind of finished, but it is, and yes, you can buy this game in the retailer stores like Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, whatever. Any retailer store you can buy it, but you cannot buy it. If you want to buy this game digital, you cannot buy it on digital. Even on Xbox, you cannot buy it on Xbox or play or any console at all because digital, that is, because they took it out of the stores and they're not putting it back. I'm gonna put it back in there and tell the developers fully get the game fixed. And I would not. I would strongly recommend, if you want to play this game, I would recommend you wait until they fully get the game fixed to where it's playable and there's no glitches, game bugs, or game crashes in the game. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, if you want to buy this game, this version, uh, that's your risk, not mine, and that's up to you. Okay. Overall, this is a damn great game, and and as I said before, um, it's not the game developer's fault that this game's got game bugs and glitches and everything. Um, it's the fault of the customers. Okay, some of the customers, or nearly almost every customer, started sending death threats to the developers of CD Projekt Red, and therefore that's the reason why they released it back in December of last year, and because quite frankly, because that happened, and if people was actually fucking patient and let them do their fucking jobs and not death threaten them like that, then maybe this game would not have any issues. It would not have any game bugs in it. No uh, game breaking, game broken glitches, crashes on the PS4, and sometimes on the PS4, and having big issues on the PS5. Um, Maybe this would be a great game for you on PS5, but on PS4, overall it is a great game. People like me are having a one hell of a fun time playing this game. People like me are not bitching about the game. We're not complaining. You are not ever going to hear me complain about this game. That's why I add this in here as one of the best games of 2020. Don't like it. All I can say is you can kiss my ass. Number 1, Ghost of Tsushima, Game of the Year. That's right, everyone. I had to put this in here because this is overall one of the freaking best games I have ever played in 2020. And let me just say this: you can do side missions, you can do main missions, and some people would say, well, if you do side missions, it's just a waste of time. It don't help you do anything. It don't help you level your character up. It don't help you do anything. Actually, it does matter because when you do all the side missions, um, uh, you can do some main missions, but also it you can do side missions and it helps you level your character up. You can explore. You can take your horse and go riding anywhere you want to in the game. It's free. You can roam. You can sit here and ride the horse wherever you want to go to. It doesn't matter where you go. The game don't force you into doing anything you don't want to do. It it's kind of like Fallout 76. Okay, when it comes to that. Okay, the game is also Sekiro. It's like Sekiro, Should Have Died Twice, and Assassin's Creed. Okay, um, I really enjoyed this game. You can sit here, you can sit here and play the game however you want. You can do assassinations just like you can in Assassin's Creed, only not with the hidden blade. Don't have no hidden blades in this game. Um, you can put this game on easy mode. You can put this on normal mode. It has New Game Plus in it that they just added, and recently, last year, and also they have multiplayer in this game that they added in this game last year, and they added some new stuff. And yes, yes, everyone, they added some new stuff and content into the game to make it a little bit longer than the way it was when I first beat it. Okay, overall, this game is one of the best games of all time. Okay, I am not going to complain about this game at all. I didn't. If there was any glitches in the game, little game bugs in the game, yes, it probably was, and if it was, I sure didn't see them. I really enjoyed this game. Um, the Redneck Nation Roberts has this game. She got this game for Christmas thanks to her husband, and he's a great man for doing that for her. Um, um, and I am very happy. I went off and put this in there. Um, you know, but not much I can say except for a great game. I would strongly recommend if you love games like this, like this in here, like Ghost of Tsushima. Keep in mind it is a short game. Okay, the campaign, the story mode is a short game, but it is one of the best games. You want. Some of you might want to speed run it. Some of you may not want to speed run it. You may just want to sit here and take your sweet time with it, and that's not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing. So, number one of the best game, number one of the best games of 2020, and I am happy to say that. Here is the bonus. Bonus Doom Eternal, one of the best games of 2020. Um, yeah, this game is one of the hardest games out there. Besides that, Doom 2016 one. This in here, people went to the game developers and was complaining how the first one of Doom wasn't challenging enough, and they would like to have it more challenging and a little bit difficult. And the developers actually listened to them and actually made this really hard and really challenging to do. Um, Now here I want to give you a little something on here, okay? Um, there's a thing called uh, life up, okay? Life or something like that, whatever the hell they call it. You can sit here and do a lot. If you find a certain place where you can sit here and keep getting the keep getting notifications and shit like that on your phone because it's a piece of crap. Anyway, if you go to this mission, I have a level. I have a level up, and I have a level up. You know, and you don't have to worry about if you in the game. You can. I don't know if there's an easy mode in this game or not. But but yeah, you can. But you can sit here and do all kinds of grinding in a certain area to where you can get level lives, lives. You know, and to where you can get like 20 lives or higher than that. If you want to go higher than that, probably 100, you can. That way, you can actually do. You can actually sit here and play the game, and not. And if you get killed, you don't have to worry about dying and have to redo the missions all over again. Okay. If you don't have lives on the game, you're going to have to basically redo the whole mission all over again. That is frustrating, but it also is really fun when you think about it. Because if you have if you have so many lives, you even though you die, you know, and you're using some of your lives, you know. You don't actually get killed and have to redo the whole missions over again, and it makes the game more fun and more playable to play, you know. And you get all kinds of weapons, you know. There's all kinds of good weapons. There's all kinds of uh, 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 different ways to kill them, you know. And some people was complaining, even some people was complaining about when I was playing, you know, and saying it wasn't my cup of tea, you know, and this and that, you know, that all that stuff, because yes, I was bitching at the game a lot at first when I first played it and everything, you know. Um, the game does have a lot of uh, well, I forgot what they call that shoot crap. Survival mode. You have to sit here and constantly um, you have to keep surviving. You have to sit here and keep fighting the enemies. They keep coming, and for a good while, you know, and you know, and it's pretty damn good, you know. And if you, as long as you know what you're doing, that is, you know, um, for some people, this game is not for you, but for some people like me, it is definitely worth it. You know, definitely worth buying, especially if you're a Doom fan. You would definitely love this game here as well, especially if you love the challenge um, and all that good stuff. But overall, this is one of the best games I have ever played, and if they make another Doom game, you can bet your ass I'm gonna buy it and play it. I do have, however, there is another Doom game. I think it's called Doom 64 or something like that. That comes with the game when you buy it, you know, and or Doom 3D or something like that. I'm not sure which one it was, but yeah, did a little bit of gameplay of that, and it was freaking awesome. I enjoyed this game, and that's why I added this as my one of the games of the year. All right, now as you all see, thank you first of all, thank you all for watching my top 5 best games of 2020, and second of all, uh, to those who was wondering, especially the Redneck Nation Robbers, was wondering why did I add Sekiro Shadow Die Twice? Well, actually, everyone, including her, the reason why I didn't add that in there, it was because um, Sekiro, even though Sekiro Shadow Die Twice is Game of the Year, but it is also was not. Um, it did not. What it was not in. It didn't come in last year of 2020. It came in back in 2019. So therefore, I cannot add that to there. So I'm hoping y'all understand, including her. And even though that was the best game of 2019, I couldn't add that in there, and I wasn't about to. Okay, this here is all about the best games of 2020. Okay, um, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did doing it for making it for you. And if you did enjoy it, please do me a favor, do me a huge favor, and it's the only time I'm going to say this. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on all notifications, and also be sure to share this video and all my other videos to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, uh, and all that throughout the entire internet. Okay. Also, just for warning, do not come in this video and make any hateful comments or insulting comments, or your comments will be removed. And as I said before, I made changes to my channel this year, and nobody will be banned at all. But your comments will not be shown, and nobody will not see your comments if you are you're insulting or anything, any bad words or any insulting they will be removed. Okay? Just a little warning on that. So, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077.